Cancer Sun placements. This is your reading for Aries season. Come on in. I am EmpressLazuli. You are your empire, and let's see what the energy is for you currently at the moment. So I am seeing here that there is some type of obsession or temptation surrounding feelings of lack, feelings of loss right now, especially ones that were prompted from a new cycle that you started, a new situation that you got yourself in. And in the past, the moon is here. So this is the luminary that rules your energy, Cancer, which tells me that in the past, there was movement that you did make towards your emotions, okay? It may have been very sure, slow, steady steps that you were making to uncover how you were really feeling beneath the surface. And this is a situation or process that in the past really impacted you here with the star. It really made you feel with this energy like this situation links me to my place in humanity. Like whatever this situation, because we have a lot of major arcana. The devil is a major arcana, the moon, the star. So this is a very big moment in your life energetically, Cancer, that you've been experiencing from the recent past to now that has tugged a lot on your emotional heartstrings. It's made you feel like, you know, you're just over it, like you don't really want to share with anyone, like you just want you know, your money, your resources, your family all to yourself with the Four of Pentacles. And that could be why the current energy with the Devil and Five of Pentacles is like feeling a sense of loss. There may have been loss that you experienced. Like now, instead of that energy that is in the star being with you physically, now it's up in the sky. And so, you know, you may have experienced a loss that now you can't get back. Now it's just a spiritual situation. So it could have been, you know, the loss of an actual family member or person that you experienced. And with the Four of Pentacles, it has you feeling a bit more reserved with your energy, a bit more reserved with how you share yourself with other people. And it is also giving you a perspective of kind of hoarding all of the family members or people that mean so much to you, holding them that much closer with this Four of Pentacles. Like you see how she's clutching her bag. It's like, you know, holding those people closer to you, cherishing them more because of the situation that happened in the past. And so now with the current energy, I feel like there is a lot of temptation for you to just kind of stay in your own bubble. There is a temptation for you to, like, you see how it's like a door with the Five Pentacles and then there's a keyhole. It's like the key is there. You're not going outside, but then I feel like as well, if people are knocking at the door, if people are trying to come see you, you're not answering it. So there is that temptation to kind of pull back and be very secluded, be very alone, and just sit in the feelings of loss and just sit in the pain that that brings and the grief that that brings, because there's a change now to the physical space around you, because that energy is now a bit more distant with the star. And with the Wheel, it's a new, this is a new stage of life that you've never experienced before. Like this situation that has happened, like I said, there's a lot of major arcana. This is even a major arcana. So it's like this major situation, this major energy coming into Aries season It's like you have a decision to make with this wheel card, with your current energy. Like, are you going to allow your new year to start off and be sustained from this energy of loss, right? And repeating the pain and repeating the grief over and over in your head and allowing it to have power over you? Or are you going to allow the situation that you went through in the past to give you a new lease on life and how you're expressing yourself and how you live life to the fullest, and realizing that there are going to be stages and levels of life that you experience for the first time still. Like, you still don't know it all. There's still a master plan that you kind of just have to keep walking. And when things happen, it doesn't happen to you. It happens for you to learn the lesson and for you to build your resilience in this life, because life is full of tests, right? Life has so many tests that it throws at us and just expects us to keep it pushing. So definitely in the current energy, you're still having that moment to yourself, Cancer. You're still taking a little bit of time to be by yourself and understand the emotional process that's going on within you. But at the end of the day, when you're sitting with yourself, Cancer, please look at it as, okay, I'm sitting like this, but how am I now going to pop out and be more resilient? How am I going to use this emotional experience that I've been through to help give me the strength to live life out loud and live life with these people in mind, and take it as them being permanently with me in my experiences wherever I go. Like, you see the dice around her neck, it's like wherever I go, this energy can come with me, right? So like, you can still experience life with this energy that you feel like is further away from you now, without just feeling like this all the time when you think about the energy, right? You know? So Cancer, it's a choice. Look back on your situation that has a little bit of power over you, that you may be kind of obsessing over, that may be feeling a little bit toxic in terms of how much it's swaying your emotions, how much you're thinking about it. Look at it and decide, like, okay, am I going to stay feeling like this, or am I going to use it as an opportunity to get up and live my life not only for me anymore? Now I have a reason to live my life for me and the energy, right? Me and that person, me and that entity that I feel so much further away from now, right? So don't allow the devil to steal your joy permanently. And starting out into Aries season, this is a time where we need to really start off the year and how we mean to go on. So I know it might be a little bit difficult right now. You might prefer to just be by yourself right now, Cancer. You might prefer to just not answer the door when people are ringing your door. You prefer to not even go outside. You just want to kind of stay in your own space, which, you know, all of us do. But at the same time, be aware that we're starting a new astrological year, and you always have the choice as to how to celebrate that energy and the perspective you have on how you remember that energy and share that energy with the world, now that you have that responsibility to carry it with you. And so the obstacle or how you'd like to move forward is the Seven of Wands. I do feel like there is a defensiveness here. Like, Cancer, you're very set on moving to your own, how you feel you want to move forward. This is a very independent energy moving forward. Like, you are making the decision. It's like, I am everyone has something to say, but I hear you, but I'm still going to make the ultimate decision. I'm not going to listen to the actions that you're telling me to take. I'm going to listen to whatever actions feel right to me right now. And so moving forward, that's why, like I said, you have a choice. Like, you always have that choice. Am I going to stay? Am I choosing to, even though people are like, get outside, do something, you know, take up a new activity, blah, 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 whatever people are saying, Cancer, it's like you hear them, but at the end of the day, you're still going to do what you want to do. This is why I said it's your choice. You have to choose to have the perspective that is going to honor what you've gone through to the highest degree. What would be the best expression or the best reaction to the situation now that we're coming into a new astrological year? What would this past person want you to do? What would this energy that you now feel is further away from you, what would bring them joy to see you doing, right? Sometimes you can't think about yourself. Sometimes you have to think about, like, what would that person want me to do right now, right? They want 1111, that they will want me to be happy. They will want me to express my life. They would want me to remember them in a positive, uplifting, happy way. They would want me to remember the happy memories that I spent with them, the happy times that we had. And even though we can't physically be in the same space, I carry their energy with me wherever I go. And that helps them to live on, you know? And so, yeah, not listening to what anyone has to say, moving forward, Cancer, moving to the beat of your own drum, really connecting with yourself, moving forward, connecting with your own spirit, connecting with the spirit and energy of this person, of this entity, in order for you to take the action that most resonates with you right now. This whole deck is upside down, so I'm going to turn these around. You have the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. So it's, yeah, choosing to work on your emotional perspective, your emotional intelligence, Cancer. We all know with the 8 of Cups, you have a lot of depth to your emotions. It's choosing at this point that in order for me to move forward and take the best actions and keeping this person in mind and carrying them with me and helping memory to impact positive decisions that I can make to help impact the world and other people, that takes me walking away from the emotions that would not serve me coming into this new astrological year. That takes me actually making an effort with the 2 of Pentacles here to balance out my feelings in the physical world, balancing out how I act towards things. Yeah, I may feel a way, but what am I gonna do? Pentacles is physical energy, right? Cups is feeling. These are both feminine polarity. So, like, I feel this way, but what am I gonna do about those feelings? Like, I feel like just staying in the bed, but what would this person want me to do? They would want me to get outside and prune up my garden, and, you know, they would want me to go and treat myself to whatever and do things to uplift my spirit. They would want me to do these things that we would typically do together to keep my spirits high and to do things in honor of them and us not being able to physically be together. So it's like, do things that you know would cause you to walk away from the actions that are going to keep you in that slump, and instead choose to make the moves that will honor that person to the highest degree, embracing more positive emotions. Okay, so for the obstacle or opportunity, yeah, there's really an opening here, I would say, Cancer, for you to embrace new hobbies, for you to create some type of excitement around newness right now. And with this Page of Wands, it is really reminding me of Aries season, as I said. So, because Aries is a fire sign and Wands in the tarot is fire energy, elementally. So with this Page of Wands, it's like really feeling excited and curious about what moves you can make, how you can go out and get things done, about how to do new things, how to express yourself creatively, how to exude or even share creative gifts that you already have developed to some extent. So with this Page of Wands, there is an obstacle or opportunity for you to embrace that energy of curiosity and taking action to get into or further develop any creative abilities or gifts or tasks that you will be reminded of or even think of during Aries season, because it can be very lucrative to you. It can really allow you to step into a space of power in connecting with nature more. Like, you see how she just has like this connection with nature that doesn't even need to be spoken about. I feel like you, Cancer, getting into more of that creative bag, you being curious about creative abilities, is just going to create so much more comfort for you in your life, to where you increase the connection that you have to this energy that you were previously feeling a sense of loss around. It's like, I feel a newfound strength from embracing the opportunity of new activities, new things that I can take action on and exert energy on. It's helping me to not only connect further with this energy that I previously felt that I lost physically, and gain a sense of peace that I didn't even know was possible after this situation has happened. So you have the Chariot here for how you'd like to move forward in Aries season, Cancer. So there is, and this is your card as well with the Chariot, to be honest, there is this energy of, you know, full speed ahead, wanting to move forward. And I believe I said this for Gemini, but for all signs, it really is focusing on how you can balance yourself out, you know, starting the year out in a balanced perspective, balancing your masculine and feminine energies, balancing those polarities in order to really move forward and make headway and charge towards those things that are really meant for you this lifetime. Because one of the things that you realize is, you know, life doesn't wait on anyone. Clarify this Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Yeah, you have the Sun. And so you moving forward in a way where you're taking life by the reins, literally. You're grabbing onto life by the reins and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do things that make me feel happy. I'm going to do things that I want to try for the first time, that I've wanted to try for years but haven't actually gotten around to doing. Those things that are piling up that I've said I was gonna do, I'm gonna get through them. I'm gonna start doing these things. I'm gonna get moving. And then that makes you feel more positive. That helps you to feel more happy about life. That helps you to feel more connected to that energy that you physically may have felt that loss about earlier in the year or earlier in this spread with the current energy. It's moving into a space of being more positive and open to receive, but also share of yourself. And by sharing yourself, it's really helping you to come into a new era of your life. I love that. Okay, a new stage, a new level. Like you see with this is a 19, 9 and 1 is 10. Okay, so coming into like a whole new sense of completion and starting something new for yourself. So in the outcome here, we have Judgment. Yeah, there's definitely, it's like you can always learn something new. Okay, that's what this reading keeps coming up. It's like you can always learn something new. It's never too late to learn something new. And so with Judgment here, it's like sometimes you need to be brutally honest with yourself about how you move with life, how you are affected by life, how you react to things that happen in life, and whether that reaction is really the best decision that you can make for yourself. Can I make better decisions about my reaction to the things that happen in my life, in life in general? Can I make better reactions about that? And you being so honest with yourself, with your expression, with how you react, and being open to making changes to that really opens up your world. It really opens up and enhances your emotional intelligence and your drive and your ability to nurture yourself and others as a result. Let's get a soul's journey. What's the soul's journey lesson card for Cancer for Aries season? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Don't have too much pride and feeling like you are disconnected from the world, because you're not. Everyone goes through situations where you can be like, wow, I see myself in that person, right? I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I see myself in this type of person. I see myself in that type of person. Whereas maybe you didn't do that before. You didn't make that connection before. Love yourself and see yourself in others, and that will increase the connection that you have to the world, and it will also increase the amount of nurturing that you can bring to the world through your creativity, through your actions, and through your ability to nurture and rest in your strength. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I love you so much, Cancer. And be sure to subscribe if you have not already. You can look in the description box for my links if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. And give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. I love to interact and respond to you guys. Keep building your empire. I love you. Bye.